Greetings, good morning everybody. You guys asked for it, now you shall receive more vlog content. We're down here at the Missouri property today. We got a ton of things going on, everything from planting about 12 acres in food plots, no-tilling, putting some corn in, soybeans, Roundup Ready beans, maybe doing a little bit of a green blend, tree stands, trail cameras. We're gonna show you guys today and tomorrow why we're doing what we're doing on a given property. It's one thing to have these talking head videos and talk about things, it's another thing to show you so that you guys can take these lessons and you can apply it to your farm. So we got about 100 acres here. We're on the Missouri property. This is part of that Buy Dirt, Build Dirt series that we've talked about in the past. We're taking all the precautions here. We're putting up fencing over the course of the next couple days. We got a lot going on. We're here in Missouri, world-class property. Let's go. Open-ended wrench on that side. Well guys, today is our big corn planting day. We got Brian from Tall Grass Land Management coming out. He has tons of equipment. He's going to be doing our corn planting today. The rate for our corn, guys, is about 22,000 to 27,000 seeds per acre. We're leaning more towards that 27,000 mark, but that's the mark that we're aiming for on this given farm for this given planting. We're planting this corn strategically not only for food, but we're also planting it as a screen. It's kind of killing two birds with one stone. A lot of guys like to use sorghum and some other products to create that screen. Why not use the corn? We also have the food done. So guys, we strategically planted this 6 acres of corn with a little bit extra that we know we can come in here and mow later on. We got at least a good acre, maybe 2, that we can come in here and strategically mow next to our beans, ultimately giving these deer all the food that they need in one given location. So when it comes to planting a successful screen, truly meaning that it will keep you from being seen from deer, I like to go at least 8, 10, 12 rows in, or at least that thick so that the deer cannot see through it. The more the merrier. When in doubt, put a little bit more than what you think you should. You don't want those deer to bust you in and out on your access routes. One thing we also did is we did mix in some dwarf corn. Not a lot of people know about dwarf corn. Dwarf corn just puts more emphasis into growing the ear of corn. We'll get more grain per acre. So we did mix that in with just some normal corn as well. So that was our seeding rate. That's why we kind of designed everything the way we did. We had some fingers and some bends so that we can compartmentalize this food plot a little bit, which will encourage bucks to move throughout the plot because they can't see across it. And so that's why we did what we did here. And then the beans we're gonna get more into tomorrow and also explain why we planted them the way we planted them and how many pounds per acre and all that good stuff. All right guys, so we're a little bit farther back into the Missouri farm, came farther west, planning for predominantly westerly winds. We're trying to find a place to put this second blind. Tucking them back in the timber, a lot of guys keep these on the, up on the fields, but we want to get back in that transition area so we have a place to come hunt in the morning instead of sitting on the field. So we're kind of scouting around right now, trying to find some spots. Based off of the scouting we've done up to this point, we know there's buck bedding that takes place one ridge over. And maybe this isn't a great bow stand location. Don't get me wrong, we still might get it done in this location, but come gun season, you're probably gonna hear a big old 300 wind mag crack within the first hour as they funnel back to the bedroom. So the topography in this given spot definitely plays a role. The flow of the topography, if we were to look at a topographical map, those lines flow east and west. We expect a lot of that travel to be east and west, so we are on a parallel ridge to where we expect a lot of these deer to be traveling. They still might travel right here, right down this trail, as we put this blind 15, 20 yards up this trail, but the flow of the topography is ultimately what's going to drive these deer to and from our destination food, destination bedding. We're just placing ourselves in between. Yeah, so this is definitely the ideal spot for this blind because one, our access route on northwest winds is super dynamite. We're coming in off what I'm calling mud road. It's an access road. We're only 40, 50 yards we can sneak in. And the nice thing is with a northwest wind and morning thermals sucking up and out of here, we're gonna be able to look over into the bedding ridge. Okay, we're gonna be able to monitor bedding in the morning hours as deer come back. So once again, a decent spot for bow, but a great spot come rifle season. Just looking around here, trying to find the perfect spot. And that's what I recommend you guys do. Don't settle for the half-ass spot. Honestly, if you want to get it somewhere, we're just gonna have to find out how we're gonna get it there, but we're gonna put it exactly where we want it. So that's what we're doing right now. Get more heavy. I gotta come up on my corner here. I almost gotta, if we can.
Remember it was easy though.
Well guys, we got one last chore done for the day. We had a lot going on. At least got one trail camera up. We're gonna do some more tomorrow, but we at least got one up, strategically placed back in this bedding. We have concentrated rubs back in here. This is a known bedding area. Like, the sign does not lie. There's good trail systems going through here. So we did get one camera up. We even got our external antenna on it. I like using the Exodus trail cameras because if you don't get great service, you can always put those external antennas on it and it's gonna get you a couple more bars. You throw that on along with the solar panel, you're pretty bulletproof. So that's what we got going at this given set, kind of monitoring this bedding area. And we're hoping to do a lot more of this tomorrow along with some other projects for sure. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.